Welcome aboard. Today we explore Honeywell's Surf A runway safety system and why it matters for every takeoff and landing. Stay with us as we tour real cockpit workflows and ground operations. Engines spin up, systems come alive, and procedures begin. Perfect time to see how Surf A adds another layer of awareness before we move an inch. Welcome back to the News and Books Aviation series, where we explore the technology shaping the future of flight. I'm Eric, and today, we're stepping inside the cockpit of Honeywell's Boeing 757 test plane to look at a game-changing innovation, the Surf A alert system, a new layer of safety designed to prevent runway collisions. Joining me is Captain Mason, an aviation technology expert who's been following this development closely. Welcome, Captain.
Thanks, Eric. Always a pleasure to be here, and this one's big. What Honeywell is testing could redefine how pilots interact with the runway environment.
Busy hubs handle constant crossings, departures, arrivals, and vehicles. Extra vigilance on the surface is essential. Let's start with the why. Runway collisions or incursions, though rare, are some of aviation's most terrifying scenarios.
Exactly. The US is the busiest aviation market in the world, over 45,000 flights a day. With that volume, even a small miscommunication can have deadly results.
Right. We all remember the Tenerife disaster in 1977, still the deadliest aviation accident in history, caused by a runway misunderstanding. And more recently, near misses at major U.S. airports like Austin and JFK have reignited concern.
That's where Surf A comes in. It's a surface awareness system that helps pilots identify and avoid potential conflicts on or near the runway, especially when visibility or workload is high. On the ground, pilots and controllers manage signage, hold short lines, stop bars, ground radar, and vehicle movements. Surf A enhances that picture by tracking positions and conflicts in real time. As we taxi, it monitors intersecting traffic, warns if a runway is occupied, and highlights potential crossings ahead. These cues arrive with clear visuals and audio, so crews can confirm, slow, or stop before a situation develops. The result is smoother coordination between cockpit, tower, and ramp, especially when workload and visibility are challenging.
In the cockpit, Surf A ties into familiar avionics displays, keeping alerts exactly where pilots already look. So Mason, Surf A, that's short for Surface Alert. How does it actually work?
Think of Surf A as a smart runway watchdog built into the cockpit. It uses GPS, ADS-B, and advanced radar data to track the exact position of the aircraft and nearby planes or ground vehicles.
So it's like an anti-collision system, but for the ground?
Exactly. In-flight systems like TKS warn pilots about other aircraft in the sky. Surf A does the same, but on runways and taxiways. It alerts pilots if another aircraft is crossing their path, if they're lined up on the wrong runway, or if they're about to take off without clearance.
That's huge, because most pilots will tell you the ground phase of flight is surprisingly stressful.
Right. During taxiing and takeoff, pilots are juggling instructions from air traffic control, monitoring instruments, and watching for ground vehicles, all while managing visibility challenges like fog or glare.
Honeywell's 757 taxis for demonstrations, showing Surf A in real airport traffic with ground vehicles nearby. Honeywell actually let reporters experience Surf A firsthand inside a Boeing 757 test aircraft. What did they find?
The test flights showed Surf A's interface is clear and non-intrusive. Pilots receive both visual cues on their display and audible alerts, for example, caution, crossing traffic ahead, or runway occupied.
And this integrates with Honeywell's existing SmartX system, right?
Yes, SmartX is already helping airlines like Southwest and Alaska with runway navigation and situational awareness. Surf A builds on that, adding predictive analytics. It doesn't just tell pilots what's happening now, but what could happen in the next few seconds.
So it's proactive, not just reactive.
Exactly. That's what makes it revolutionary.
From the tower to the tarmac, every second counts. Approval will bring this tech to more flight decks. Honeywell says they expect FAA approval by next year. What does that mean for airlines?
Once approved, Surf A will become an optional add-on for airlines that already use Honeywell's avionics. But given the increasing pressure from safety boards and pilot unions after recent runway incidents, I think adoption will be quick.
And cost-wise?
Retrofit costs can vary, but compared to the potential cost of even one accident, it's a small price for peace of mind.
You mentioned safety boards. The NTSB and FAA have both flagged runway safety as a top priority this decade.
Absolutely. In fact, between 2023 and 2024, there were at least 6 serious runway near misses in US airports alone. Each one was a reminder that technology can, and must, step in to back up human decision-making.
Night operations amplify risk. Smart surface alerts help crews stay a step ahead. So, Mason, is SURF-A a glimpse into the future of smart cockpits?
No doubt. We're moving toward predictive aviation, where aircraft will anticipate danger before pilots even perceive it. Systems like SURF-A, combined with AI-enhanced data analysis, could reduce pilot workload and human error dramatically.
It's almost like self-driving car logic, but for planes.
Exactly, though with much stricter safety margins. Aviation will never fully remove the human from the loop, but these tools are extending the pilot's awareness beyond what the eye can see.
Fascinating insights, Mason. So, SURF-A might just be the next big leap in preventing runway accidents before they even happen.
Indeed. It's a quiet revolution happening right under our feet, on the tarmac.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this deep dive into aviation innovation, subscribe to News and Books for more stories that explore how technology keeps us flying safer, faster, and smarter.